Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good afternoon to all of you wherever you may be. Welcome to another edition of the Delaware Hockey Network, and finally an official welcome to the Garnet Valley Jaguars joining the DHN family for the 2023-24 season. They'll take on Penncrest in just a few minutes in a matchup between the top two teams in the Inter-County Scholastic Hockey League Central Division. We're live from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania. Hi to you all, James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box at the top of the stands at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in advance of this first of two meetings between the Jaguars and the Lions here in the 2023-24 ICSHL schedule. Stefan Charbonneau's Garnet Valley Jaguars sitting atop the ICSHL Central Division standings, currently 7-2-0 on the year. But the ranks are somewhat depleted today with Latham Hutchinson and Aiden Delphin, both of note, out of the lineup today. Latham Hutchinson leading scorer for the Jaguars with 6 goals, 9 assists. Delphin with 2 goals and 7 helpers. It will be left to Jake Robinson with 12 points, Nick Skiatis with 8. Caden Longo with 8, Kevin Walton with 7 points, and defenseman Owen Doyle and Matthew Abanizio to handle the heaviest of the lifting in this first of two meetings between the top two teams in the Central. Shazad Bolduc gets the call between the pipes. He's 5-2 on the year with a .254 goals against average and a save percentage of .906. On the other side of the red line for Steve Miscanti's Penncrest Lions, who sit 6-2-0 right now, just 2 points behind Garnet Valley. They're riding a 2-game win streak coming into this game, defeating the Radnor Raiders on December 4th, 7-3, and then beating Penn, and then winning on Monday as well. They'll be backstopped by Fiona Walker, who's 3-2 on the year with a 3.4 goals against average and an .888 save percentage. Leading scorer for the Lions, Eddie Maroney, wearing number 29, 10 goals, 2 assists. He's actually the second leading scorer. It's Ryan Anderson doing the heaviest of the lifting, 12 goals, 6 helpers on the season, a 2-point-a-game player. So we'll keep an eye on numbers 42 and 29 in Penncrest red. We got a close-up from our videographer, Anthony Salvato, of Shazad Bolduc, who, as mentioned, gets the call between the pipes for the Garnet Valley Jaguars. First of 3 ICSHL games featuring Garnet Valley on the DHN this season. We saw them in action Monday in an exhibition game against Salesianum. The Sals won 6-2 right here at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. This is our first of 3 regular season Garnet Valley games on the DHN schedule for this season. We'll take a look at what's to come later in the year, a little bit later on. Right now, we're going to head to a timeout. This is the Delaware Hockey Network. Welcome to you all here on the 412, and it's brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg. Back in a moment for Jaguars Lions here on the DHN.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, Saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Welcome back to Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks as the closing strains of the Star-Spangled Banner are met by stick taps from both teams. Applause from the spectators. And we're ready for Friday night hockey from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, just southwest of Philadelphia. As mentioned, Shazad Bolduc between the pipes for Stefan Charbonneau's Garnet Valley Jaguars. Bolduc 5-2 on the year with a .254 goals against average and a .906 save percentage. And on the other side for Penncrest, it will be Fiona Walker, as mentioned, between the pipes. 3-2. Her goals against average, .340. Her save percentage, .888. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you, the law office of Long and Greenberg. are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG. That's 302-466-5664, or visit injuryde.com. Stefan Charbonneau's got his work cut out for him a little bit tonight, with Latham Hutchinson and Aiden Dolphin, two of his key playmakers, out of the lineup here this evening. Hutchinson leading scorer for the Jaguars with 6 goals and 9 assists on the year. We're going to take it to center ice, where Josh Baer has the opening face-off. He and Rob Savastano, the officials for this evening's game. Penncrest traveling left to right from our vantage point in their away red sweaters. In for the opening face-off, Eddie Maroney. Across from Kevin Walton, and off we go. From Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Garnet Valley traveling right to left. In their home whites. White helmets, black pants, maroon numbers. Justin Tesla gains red off the outlet pass, shovels the puck in behind the Garnet Valley goal. It's tipped by Bolduc back to Abanizio. He throws it up the left wing boards. It is stick down at center by Ben Etienne. Race on for the puck. Deep into Penncrest territory. It comes out to the far side. Matt McKay's unable to clear. Walton lost his footing of his own volition after protecting the right point. Ultimately lost control of the puck. Etienne behind his own goal. Stick handles pursued by Walton. 2-ply forechecking pressure offered by Skiatas. This is cleared by Gabe Hartman, but it will come back and icing. Just 57 seconds into the first period of a scoreless hockey game. Drew Morrow coming in for the attacking zone faceoff across from Ryan Anderson, leading goal scorer for the Penncrest Lions, and Anderson clears back to center. Morrow turns and rifles the puck behind the cage, protecting at center. Francis failed to clear past Morrow. Recovering the puck was Anderson. He pulls back into his own zone. He tries to fire a stretch pass to Scott Scranton, but this sails the entire length of the ice and will come back a second icing. 81 seconds, make it 82 seconds into the hockey game. Morrow and Anderson meet near side. Puck remains contested as it's pushed behind the Penncrest goal. It is cleared by Francis. Another icing against the Penncrest Lions. 3 of them in the first 94 seconds of the contest. So a third straight attacking zone faceoff for Garnet Valley. But Penncrest gaining control of the puck. Unable to make anything happen, though, in terms of a territorial advance, as they've iced the puck 3 consecutive times. Longo in across from Anderson for the far circle draw. Puck is down. Ryan Anderson gives it away in the far corner to Tenhusen. Anderson recovers. He tries to chip it up the near side to Scranton, but it's taken away by Nolan Stott. Stott challenges Scranton in the near corner. Can't protect the puck. This worked ahead to Anderson. Recovered by Simbala at the Garnet Valley blue line. Jaguars back on the defensive for the first time in what feels like a lot longer than 2 minutes. Puck is tied up in the near corner. Cleared by Stott. He fires a cross-ice pass. He couldn't find Caden Longo. It's slapped the other way by Matt McKay patrolling neutral ice. Abanizio gets this going up the far side. Tenhusen found Longo on the breakout. He gains center. chipped the puck behind the Penncrest goal and heads off for the change as we hit the 2.5-minute mark of the first period. No score, no shots yet between these two teams. Skiatis had to put on the brakes just above the blue line after intercepting the breakout pass. There were two Jaguars yet offside. He waits for them to tag up before floating the puck in, but it's now in the control of McKay in the far corner of his own zone. Walton plays the body on him. Trying to shovel the puck forward was Hausch, but it's held in at the right point by Owen Doyle, wearing the C for Garnet Valley. And Doyle pulls back to his own blue line off the failed clear. He finds Skiatis on the outlet pass. Skiatis, first shot of the game. It comes from 30 feet. It's tipped up and away by Fiona Walker into the far corner. And now the Lions able to clear again thanks to Etienne. Intercepting the puck was Walton. He couldn't walk it back in. Etienne stole it 10 feet inside the blue line, and he connects with Hausch up the left wing boards. Hausch stood up just inside the line by Walton, and Skiatis comes back the other direction to lead it 2-on-3. That shot was wide of the near post, paddled aside by Fiona Walker, and now controlled behind the Penncrest goal by Etienne once again. He floats the feed up the near side over the stick of Abadizio. Josh Bear waves off the icing. Chasing down the puck was Hartman behind the net. But it's once again cleared. Volleyed back by McKay from the center red line. He heads off for a change. Finn Cleary's going to take his place. Meanwhile, McGee races up the left wing boards but was outnumbered upon reaching the blue line. Both Grant and Cleary holding close to home on defense for the red-clad Lions. We've just passed 4 minutes in a scoreless hockey game. Heiska flips the puck off the toe of his stick from blue line to blue line and then some. Cleary with a D-to-D pass, leaving this to Grant. Grant walks it up the right side, flip forward to Tesla, who couldn't maintain control after gaining the Garnet Valley blue line. Back it came to Evan Riley, but not cleared. Shot came in from the left point off the stick of Finn Cleary. This is caught and held by Shazad Bolduc for a pause and play with 12:18 to go in the opening period of a 0-0 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG to schedule a free consultation. That's 302-466-5664, or visit them online at injuryde.com. Longo generates a 2-on-2 attack. Stott crashing the net, bodied away by Anderson. Stott working the corner, back to Longo. He takes a shove behind the cage from Ben Etienne off the vulcanized rubber. Abadizio holds the left point. He throws one through net front congestion. Tenhusen couldn't get stick on puck. It comes out to the far half wall, maintained by Jackson Simbala. Centering pass broken up. Etienne caroms this to Francis up the left wing boards. Race on for the puck into the Garnet Valley zone. It's picked up by Ryan Anderson. He's sticked off the biscuit. He gets it back behind the cage despite Abadizio's back-checking pressure. Longo tries to strip the puck from Anderson. It's worked around the horn to Grant. Shot from the right point was blocked by Nolan Stott. Rebound controlled by Francis briefly in the far corner, but Abadizio stayed with him. This comes up the near side back toward Grant. Noggle takes a check at the near half wall by Stott's shoulder, separating him from the puck, but it's recovered again by Hausch behind the Garnet Valley net. Net front feed to Noggle, and a shot covered up by Bolduc for a pause and play with 10:49 to go in opening period action. We'll look at this A-grade chance from the Penncrest Lions again here on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. That put on a tee net front for Aidan Noggle, but he couldn't finish on the doorstep as Shazad Bolduc. Shazad Bolduc makes the stop for his second save of the game. Skiatis holds center point off the attacking zone draw. Walton working the corner. Carries this puck up the middle into traffic. Walton tried to go coast to coast. A shot from 45 feet blocked by the other 9, Nash Grant. Holding the right point is Doyle off the failed shot attempt. This comes back to Heiska at center. Thrown back in up the near wall. It caroms behind the net. the far corner where Walton is surrounded by a sea of red sweaters. He throws one toward the cage, right into the path of Nash Grant, but he's guilty of an icing. With 10:08 to go in the opening period, the boys are back in town, says the stadium DJ here at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. And after a fourth Penncrest icing of the first period, Rob Savastano spots the face-off to the right of Penncrest netminder Fiona Walker. Morrow and Maroney take the draw. Eddie Maroney wins it for the Lions. Tesla, cross ice, finds Hartman. This entry ruled onside. Hartman caromed the puck behind the net. It comes out to Benetienne holding the right point. Thrown in close, intercepted by Heiska on the doorstep, and this is pushed clear. Morrow couldn't track down the puck. It was Drew Morrow who couldn't track down the puck, working up ice. Jake Morrow out of the lineup tonight. And again, the Lions able to work free of their own zone despite further attacking pressure offered by the Jaguars. 7.5 minutes have elapsed in this first period. No score between Penncrest and Garnet Valley. The Eddie Maroney shot. Working toward the slot, caught and held by Shazad Bolduc with 9:20 to go in the first period. Another look at it, courtesy of the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Maroney with time and space got one away from 35 feet. But Shazad Bolduc flashes the leather to keep this game scoreless and bring us another stoppage in play. Nolan Stott accelerates up the left wing boards off the face-off win in his own zone. Centering pass to Tenhusen. Boxed out by Cleary. Loose puck corralled by Eddie Maroney. Up he comes the middle. Maroney shoots again. This one wide, tipped off Bolduc's glove. Recovered behind the net by Katrina Conway. A two-a-side scrum developed in the far corner. Puck was knocked loose to the near side. Trying to play it free with Stott to no avail. Grant swarms on him. Caden Longo up the opposite side. Headman pass to Tenhusen. He lost control of the puck, and this will come back offside with 8:42 to go in opening period play. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Walton and Anderson met just above the Penncrest blue line to confront the draw. Etienne clears. Simbala recovers across to Doyle. Edmander Robinson in neutral ice. Beyond the reach of Walton. It comes back to McKay. Anderson off the headman from Etienne. Gains the red line before dumping the puck into Garnet Valley territory. It's pushed clear by Walton. Etienne walks it back in right as Scranton tags up. Attacking zone draw coming after Bolduc catches and freezes with 8:10 to go in opening period play. Faceoff's going to come to Shazad Bolduc's left. Shots on goal right now, officially speaking, showing 4-1 in Penncrest's favor. This shot from Etienne at the right point was blocked. Looked like Anderson got a piece of it and ended up batting that chance down. That opens the door for Garnet Valley to come crashing back on the offensive. Walton working the left corner. Brings one out to the top of the circle. His shot from distance was blockered high and away by Walker. This is cleared. Anderson up the left wall into a 1-on-3. He and Abenizio get tied up in the corner. Play continues on, despite Abenizio getting the worst of that confrontation. Around to Grant it comes at the right point. Thrown off the back frame of the goal. Net front feed. Scranton couldn't connect. Follow up on the doorstep from Chase Francis. Couldn't jam it in. And play is whistled dead as Shazad Bolduc comes up with a series of saves to keep this game scoreless. That's worth another look on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Puck thrown in initially by Nash Grant. The chance from Chase Francis at the edge of the crease. Denied by Bolduc, who crossed post to post to make his fifth save of the game. 7 and change to go in the opening period. No score. between Penncrest and Garnet Valley. This will be an icing against the Jaguars as Ryan McGee let that go from end to end. Face-off coming back to the left of Shazad Bolduc. Vibrant student sections representing both Penncrest and Garnet Valley this afternoon, working into evening. And that's always one of the treats of these games. The enthusiasm on this side of the glass makes for a much more electric atmosphere. Grant's shot was wide, but into the glove of Bolduc for a pause. Somehow that's ruled a shot on goal, even though it was headed 2 feet wide of the post. If Bolduc doesn't catch that, it ricochets off the backboards. I don't know how that's possibly a shot on goal, but in any case, play continues on with Maroney winning the draw. Hartman kicked the puck back to a 10. It was tied up in the near corner, brought out by Walton the other way. Head man pass to Skiatis. He's angled to the near corner by a 10, tried to center to Walton, but the puck sailed past him in the low slot. Walton chases it down, walks in a shot. This is covered up by Fiona Walker, and she holds for the pause. And a little bit of a dust-up following the whistle, as Walton is surrounded by a few Penncrest players. Savastano and Bear had to get between Maroney and Walton there and break up that post-whistle scrum. We're going to stay 5-on-5 with 6:21 to go in the opening period. No score between Penncrest and Garnet Valley in their first of 2 meetings this season. They'll do it again on January 8th. Play resumes to the right of Walker with Maroney winning the draw. Tesla flips the shot in from 35 feet. Bolduc with the save. He denies the follow-up too, which came from Hartman but didn't have the angle. Hartman tries to corral a loose puck at center, but he gave it away. Longo, emerging from the corner, was steered behind the cage by a 10. Stott leaves this to Abenizio at the left point. Garnet Valley looking to generate a more deliberate offense, but blocking the long-range shot was Hartman. Maroney brings down control of the puck. Longo's got him on the run. Maroney tried to find Hartman on the breakout pass up the middle. Puck was tipped through neutral ice. Rob Savastano waving off the icing. This brought by Abenizio the other way. Longo takes a shove from Grant as he tries to clear this. Delayed offside signaled by Savastano. No, this comes back an icing with 5 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the opening period of a 0-0 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania. Anderson trying to generate some momentum after winning the attacking zone faceoff, swarmed by Jaguars from all angles. Cleary to Grant back at the Penncrest blue line. This volleyed across neutral ice, turned by Heiska the other way. Advanced by Morrow up the middle, long shot. Blockered into the back netting by Walker for a pause. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Sid's just 10 minutes from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, also taking pre-orders for Christmas dinner. In addition to the usual menu, turkey, and spiral ham among the offerings. Pre-order Christmas dinner, save yourself the hassle of cooking on Christmas Day, and still come away the first star from your holiday gathering. Inside 5 minutes to go in opening period play. Heiska finds Walton after the Lions cleared. Walton brought down. The fans want a trip. They're not going to get it from Rob Savastano. Robinson protects in the far corner. He's got some aid from Walton now. Walton lost the puck. It was stick-checked out of his control by Finn Cleary. Walked by Francis into the neutral zone and carried up the right side by Scott Scranton. He absorbs a check, crashes the net, runs into the net, and Bolduc freezes for the pause. Water bottle came off. Net put back on its moorings. Scranton in from the corner, bulldozed along the goal line, couldn't jam the puck in under Shazad Bolduc, who makes his 7th save of the game. 4:18 to go in the opening period of play. No score between Garnet Valley and Penncrest from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Jaguars on the attack again. Throwing the puck in from center was Drew Morrow, but it bounced off the backboards. Weselick plays the body on Noggle the other way to force a failed breakout. Ultimately he did, but Hausch scraps on up the near side. Tied up by Riley at the blue line, so he was unable to maintain any sort of attacking momentum for the Lions. Weselick in the far corner throws one in front of the Penncrest goal. Nobody home in the low slot, and this is cleared by McCarty. The shot from Noggle off the headman pass, sticked away by Bolduc. Puck is loose in front off a contested rebound net front. Hausch tried to put one on net, but Bolduc had the last word with 3.5 minutes to go in opening period play. Face-off comes to the right of Shazad Bolduc with 3:28 to go in opening period action. And no score between the Jaguars and the Lions in their first of 2 meetings this year, both here at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Garnet Valley, the designated home team in this contest, as the two sides share a home barn. Grant tries to work toward the cage after gaining the zone, but he was slowed up by the tandem of Doyle and Abenizio. Abenizio gains the puck, clears it up the near side. This whistled an icing with 2:51 to go in the opening period. It's a scoreless hockey game. Walton and Maroney. In for the face-off, this controlled by Jackson Simbala. And worked ahead to Walton. Up ice, Walton backhand shot. Denied by Walker. 2.5 minutes to go in the opening period. Backhand chance from Walton again was off its target. Robinson off the Walton feed, couldn't connect on the welcome mat. Maroney slowed up by Walton on his way up the left wing boards, could not clear the zone. Walton comes barreling back in, splitting defenders, backhand shot, denied by Walker. Walker crosses post to post, breakout feed, intercepted on the doorstep by Skiatis, couldn't get through. And plays halted with inside 2 minutes to go in opening period action. Mike Zimney in the house. His St. Mark's Spartans due up later on the docket. And a delayed offside against Garnet Valley effectively wipes out their neutral zone faceoff win as play restarted. Scranton and Morrow battle for the puck in the far corner of the Garnet Valley zone. Scranton tries to pave a way to the net from the opposite side this time. Holding the left point and shooting was Matt McKay. That was blocked high and away in net front traffic. Scranton lost control of the puck thanks to a Katrina Conway stick lift. And this is cleared by the Jaguars. Walked in toward the cage by Ryan McGee, but to no avail. We've hit the final 70 seconds of a scoreless first period. Anderson toe drag, Bolduc with the stop and the freeze. The student sections begin bantering as we go to the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay. Some fancy stick work there from leading scorer for Penncrest, Ryan Anderson, but a better save from Shazad Bolduc, keeping this game tied up. First penalty of the game coming at 15:53 in the first period. Penncrest going up a man. And Garnet Valley for the first time tonight going on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill as Abenizio is ruled off for interference. Abenizio off for interference at 15:53 in the first period. Grant holds the right point. Another Bolduc save gives us a pause in action with 33 seconds to go in opening period play. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning bringing you this penalty kill. They come right to your driveway and kill over 99% of the harmful bacteria and germs that accumulate in your trash and recycling bins with high-pressure hot water jets sanitizing and disinfecting your bins and keeping your home and family healthy. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Final 20 seconds of the first period. Long shot came in from Grant, scrum net front. Bolduc holding his ground. And the post-whistle theatrics continue as Doyle got Hartman in the head. We'll see if anything comes of that net front scrum. Looks like Owen Doyle's going to be escorted to the box. And we'll see what he's given here. Roughing. At officially 16:46. So Penncrest has themselves a minute and 10 of a two-player advantage. Maroney, Hartman, Anderson on up front. Maroney wins the draw at the far circle. This is kicked to Grant. His shot from the top of the circle near side. Held on to by Bolduc for a pause in the action. 10 seconds to go in the opening period. Penncrest keeping the fire on in the Jaguar zone. They've been credited with 15 shots on goal, probably 11 or 12 from our count upstairs. Another Maroney face-off win. Grant to Eddie Maroney, back to Grant. One-timer through traffic, blockered away hard by Shazad Bolduc. And the first period has come to its conclusion. The score through 17 minutes. Well, there's none to account for. Penncrest and Garnet Valley, 0-0 through one period. We'll be back after the first intermission on the DHN. Elegant. Luxurious, one of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back in to the Delaware Hockey Network. That shot from Maroney, saved by Bolduc, held in at center point by Grant. We rejoin action in the beginning of the second period with a half-minute remaining on this Penncrest two-man advantage. Anderson off the rebound. Bolduc stops him again. Shazad Bolduc, 18 shots, 18 saves. At least according to the official tally, Anderson looking to be the one to get through for the first time. He circles the get, leaving this to Grant at the top of the zone. The one-timer from Eddie Maroney, directed behind the cage. 3 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Abenizio joins the rush directly. Grant, his shot was blocked. Anderson, follow-up from the left dot. Was kicked away by Bolduc. 40 seconds remaining on this Penncrest power play. And the Jaguars clear. Nash Grant, 1 goal, 8 assists on the year, finds Maroney up the middle. Puck sticked away from him by Stott at center. Anderson recovers. Back it comes to Grant up the right side. This top power play unit has been on for Penncrest from the beginning of the period. We're talking a minute and a half at this point. Some tired legs out for the Lions. Again, Longo pushes play the length of the ice and now turns up the forechecking heat on defenseman Nash Grant. Miscanti desperate for a change just inside the 100-second mark of the second period from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. A scoreless hockey game and over a minute of 5-on-3 for Penncrest. Shazad Bolduc made darn sure the Lions couldn't capitalize. Puck is floated by Hausch up to Francis, and finally the Lions get the change that Miscanti was looking for darn near close to 2 minutes. McCarty couldn't cleanly hit Hausch on the breakout pass. Hausch the second time chips the puck past Doyle. This one goes into the stands, a souvenir for the Penncrest student section with 14:26 to go in the second period. Face-off comes to the right of Shazad Bolduc. And out come the Jaguars looking to make something happen at long last after the ice has been tilted in Penncrest's favor for a good long while. Shots 15-6 to the first period, 4 from Penncrest. And there's the first goal of the game. 20th time a charm for the Penncrest Lions as Cole McCarty lights the lamp. It is 1-0. Penncrest Lions take the early lead. And we'll see it again here on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Cole McCarty gets his first of the season. 2 minutes and 57 seconds into the second period. It was Andrew Hausch that carried the puck up ice. And McCarty at the edge of the crease trickled the puck past Shazad Bolduc to give the Lions early control.
Penncrest goals going number 7, Cole McCarty. Assistant play number 62, Andrew Hausch. Number 8, Keith Noggle. McCarty, Hausch.
Keen Noggle credited with a secondary assist on that Penncrest goal, which came 2:57 into the second period. This is Evan Riley into a 1-on-2, steered by Grant to the far corner. Riley stays with the play, checked off the puck. Anderson shovels it clear. Scranton leads a 2-on-2 attack for the Lions up the right side. Bodied by Heiska to the corner. Staying with the puck is Scranton. He's taken down behind the cage. Support offered by Chase Francis. Cleary holds the left point. Shot attempt from distance was blocked by Weselick, driven back as far as the Penncrest blue line. Longo turns it over to Grant. Long breakout pass finds Scranton. Cross ice feed Francis to Anderson and close. His shot, a chip shot from 10 feet, denied by Bolduc. And brought back up the near side by Weselick, absorbing a check from Anderson, but he connects with Longo on the outlet pass. Longo circles behind the net. Shot from the left dot was blocked up into the air. Stick checked by Matt McKay. Doyle holds the right point. Stott rolls this puck behind the net. Tenhusen couldn't get to it in time. Matt McKay turns it up the far boards, but not out. Longo from the corner, steered behind the net. McKay with the reaching stick. Is going to come off for a slash, says Josh Bear. With 12:14 to go in the second period. So for the first time tonight, the Garnet Valley Jaguars will go on the Carl Dubé power play. Put yourself on the advantage when looking for something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds. It's Dubé. Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. McKay guilty of slashing at the 4:46 mark in the second period. Walton walks the line. Skiatis, Doyle, Abenizio, and Morrow complete this power play, and a rather Robinson working net front for Garnet Valley on this power play. Skiatis tries to set up Doyle at the left dot, but he was quickly marked by Maroney. It comes high to Kevin Walton, shot through traffic, he scores! Kevin Walton lights the lamp on the Carl Dubé power play, and we're all knotted up, one aside. Kevin Walton at 5:55. Finds the back of the net. For Kevin Walton, his 8th of the season. Doyle with the assist. That a power play goal at the 5:55 mark of the second period. We're all knotted up one aside. Scranton can't clear. Tenhusen protects. Centering pass was intended for Longo but intercepted. This is Grant racing up the right side, lining him up for a check just inside the blue line. Was Heiska, separating player from puck. We're nearing the 7-minute mark of the second period. Anderson with a hard shot, saved by Bolduc. Francis lost control of the rebound opportunity on the doorstep. Anderson coming to the aid of Scranton. Scranton centering pass, chip shot on the welcome mat from Chase Francis. Denied and held on to by Shazad Bolduc for a stoppage in play with just over 7 minutes to go in the second period of a 1-1 hockey game. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. 9:40 to go in the second period. This will come back an icing against Garnet Valley. As a classic rock soundtrack fills Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks between whistles, and the Garnet Valley student section tries in earnest to drown it out. Ugly goal for the Lions, set up by McKay's shot from the point. But Keen Noggle gets Penncrest back in front with 9.5 to go in the second period. Here it comes again. We knew it was Keen Noggle getting goal number 2 on the season. We'll wait for the off-ice officials to give us the particulars on the assist. As mentioned, it was an ugly goal. There was traffic galore around Shazad Bolduc, who made the first save, made the second save. Some controversy surrounding the line changes following the goal. Let's listen in.
Assist on the play, number 62, Andrew House. Number 99, Andy Noggle. Grant, House, and Noggle.
It's been credited to Grant. Second of the year. The assist to Hausch and Aiden Noggle. Just beyond the 7.5-minute mark of the second period. So Penncrest up 2-1 as we work to halfway. Maroney looking for another. Steered by Avenizio to the near corner. Maroney pursues the puck, but Doyle brings it down for Garnet Valley behind his own goal. He does clear. Walton leads a 2-on-1 entry. Centering pass. The shot from Nick Skiatis, held on to by Fiona Walker for a pause in play with 8:33 to go in period number 2, and her Penncrest Lions leading 2-1. Hugs galore for Fiona Walker after stopping that A-grade 2-on-1 scoring chance from the Jaguars. Francis caroms the puck behind the Garnet Valley goal. Scranton, amid a puck battle in the far corner in front of the ice resurfacer entrance, checked off his feet. He pops back up, flips this to McKay, working the right point. Scranton looking for space again. To Anderson, pursued by Heiska. This comes up to the point and Benetienne. Thrown in off the backboards. McKay holds the near half wall. Conway getting stick on puck in the far corner, but she can't clear. Longo tied up by Scranton below the net. And Longo's going to go. Delayed penalty signaled by Rob Savastano. And Garnet Valley's headed back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. We'll see here what Rob Savastano saw. Hook the call. This penalty at the 9:16 mark in the second period. Again, Longo off for hooking. Sending the Jaguars back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Grant play action to Maroney. Anderson, the recipient of the cross-ice pass in the neutral zone, which ricocheted off the far boards. He tried to put one on a tee for Scranton net front. Hartman off the headman feed from Grant at center point. Couldn't control the redirect, and this is cleared by the Jaguars. On the penalty kill for them, Robinson, Abenizio, Doyle, and the forechecking Walton. Anderson put on the brakes. He found Maroney on the headman feed working through the neutral zone. This is kicked back to Grant at center point. Around to Eddie Maroney. Shot stick checked offline by Abenizio. Anderson protects at the near side. Fed back high to Nash Grant. Anderson faked the one-timer. 40 seconds left on the power play for the Lions, looking to go up a pair. The initial shot from Maroney bounced off the pads of Baldock into the air. And the scrum for the rebound chance. Stopped by Shazad Baldock just the same for save number 26. On 28 total shots faced, 6:17 to go in the second period. Penncrest with a 2-1 lead over Garnet Valley. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a darn thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital. The 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between, including Anderson, Indiana. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com. Penncrest has a 2-1 lead over Garnet Valley from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Morrow walks back in over the Penncrest line, steered to the near corner by the defenseman Benetienne in Penncrest red. Etienne tracks down a loose puck, floats it back to center. It's thrown back in by Stott. This will not be an icing. McKay fails to clear. Doyle holds the left point, stick lifted by Cole McCarty, separating him from the puck. It's contested in the far corner. Tenhusen, surrounded by red sweaters, gave way. Maroney worked it ahead to Noggle, advanced by McCarty to Maroney, and this will be called back offside. Just a bit of a timing issue on that fast break re-entry for Penncrest, giving us a stoppage with exactly 5 minutes to go in the second period of this 2-1 hockey game. Lions with the advantage. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. 4:51 to go in the second period. Penncrest leading Garnet Valley 2-1 in this first of two meetings between the Kingpins and the ICSHL Central Division. Cleary held the left point off the attacking zone draw for Penncrest. Anderson puts on the brakes in the corner. Grant's shot from distance glances off Bolduc's pads. Robinson clears, but he fails to find Skiatis on the breakout. Walton's shot, after protecting the zone, went awry. His follow-up chance bounced off the backboard. Skiatis leaves this to the point where waiting was Heiska. Walton through traffic, couldn't run the gauntlet. His stick lifted. Scranton put the pressure on him. Shot from high in the zone, bounced off the opposite side of the webbing. Follow-up chance again. This thrown in by Heiska from distance. It was off its target. Robinson tries to reel in the puck behind the net. He gets stick on puck. Walton couldn't walk it in close. He was pickpocketed by Ryan Anderson in close. And out come the Lions back the other way. Delayed penalty coming up against the Jaguars. Walker heads to the bench. This shot from Francis caught and held for a pause in play, and with 3:34 to go in the second period, Skiatis is ruled off for interference. So back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill go the Garnet Valley Jaguars. As Nick Skiatis is issued 2 minutes of shame for interference. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Maroney and Longo took the draw to the right of the Garnet Valley netminder Shazad Bolduc. Clearing attempt caught Longo pretty bad. Play whistled dead immediately as quickly as he dropped to the ice. Much to his dismay, Longo required to head back to the bench. Play stopped on his behalf. So Walton's going to take his place. Walton and Maroney take the resulting face-off. Stott clears. And this puck was pushed by Tenhusen up the left wing boards deep into Penncrest territory. This is Maroney up the left wing boards and in. Maroney steered behind the net. Leaves the puck to Grant at center point. Around it comes to Anderson, top of the near circle. Skip back to Maroney, centering feed. Grant, top of the zone, one-timer, was intercepted in a congested slot. And now A.J. Tenhusen clears to burn a few seconds off the penalty kill. Walton's stick broke. He drops it and heads off. Meanwhile, the other 9, Nash Grant, carries the puck back in up the left wing boards for Penncrest to gain attacking territory. Anderson looking for a third. Shot was blocked by Stott. He took that one awkwardly. Grant to Maroney. Maroney shoots from 45 feet, tried to go top shelf. Bolduc made the save on him. Grant tied up for the rebound by Abenizio far side. It's walked in by Hartman. Shot from the bottom of the right circle. Glanced off Bolduc's pads. Anderson controlled the rebound. Cross-ice pass led to a one-timer from Eddie Maroney through traffic. Follow-up on the doorstep. Hartman denied by Bolduc again, and failing to clear was Stott. Anderson with 22 seconds left on the power play. Patrols the top of the zone. He splits the wickets with a high, long shot. It ricochets off the back glass. Hartman couldn't set up on the doorstep. Scranton. Hartman's follow-up was off target. Anderson near half wall. Again across ice to Maroney. Long shot saved by Bolduc. And he freezes off the rebound chance from Hartman with 1:35 to go. In the second period, that top power play unit for Penncrest out for 1:59 with nothing to show again on the man advantage. Shazad Bolduc. Man, is he having a game. 35 shots against. Officially speaking, probably more like 27 if we're going to be honest about it. And he's stopped all but 2. Skiatis the other way, shot, score! Nick Skiatis with his 7th of the season brings the Jaguars back on level pegging with 83 seconds to go in the second. Here it comes again. On the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Right out of the box and into the back of the net. Nick Skiatis brings the Jaguars back on level pegging with his 7th of the year.
Garnet Valley goal scored by number 17, Nick Skiatis. Assistant to play 45 out Doyle. Skiatis from Doyle.
Robinson getting a helper there as well at 15:37. In the second, so the summary reads Skiatis from Robinson and Doyle at the 15:37 mark in period number 2. We're in the final minute of the second period in a 2-2 hockey game right now. Penncrest peppering Shazad Bolduc with vulcanized rubber all game. But the Garnet Valley Jaguars making the most of limited opportunities. Longo steered past Cleary at the blue line. Now circles behind the net. He stick handles while his fellow Jaguars change up. Robinson bodied off the puck by Grant in the far corner. This is worked around to Doyle, looking for the go-ahead goal. Squaring up was Walker for the save. Down to the final 5 seconds of the second period. And time is allowed to expire with 34 minutes in the books. Penncrest and Garnet Valley deadlock 2-2 through 2 periods. Back after the second intermission on the Delaware Hockey Network, brought to you by Long and Greenberg.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network's coverage of Garnet Valley Jaguars hockey, first of 3 regular season ICSHL games for the Jaguars on the DHN here this season. James Witherite joining you from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania, where the Jaguars and the Penncrest Lions are deadlocked 2-2. If you're just joining us, Penncrest in their away reds, moving left to right. As play stops 45 seconds, make it 44 seconds. The end of the third period. A Carl Dubé power play is coming up. For the Jaguars after Maroney is ruled off for slashing, and he gets himself a 10-minute misconduct as well. Carl Dubé power play time for the Jaguars. In Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington, Delaware, not far from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special, in Delaware for Diamonds, it's Dubé. And in the Penncrest penalty box, it's Eddie Maroney off for slashing, and then he got himself a 10-minute misconduct on top of it as well. Skiatis, who has the game-tying goal for the Jaguars, and to take this draw across from Ryan Anderson, leading goal scorer for Penncrest, with a dozen on the season. And there's the go-ahead for the Garnet Valley Jaguars. Here's to you, Jake Robinson. The Jaguars crash the net, and they strike on the Carl Dubé power play to make this a 3-2 hockey game. Here it comes again. Robinson with the tip. Of the Walton shot from center point. And Garnet Valley has taken their first lead of the game. We'll get the particulars from downstairs momentarily. Tenhusen up the right wing board, stripped of the puck. Let's listen in.
Garnet Valley goal scored by number 14, Jake Robinson. Assist on the play, number 9, Kevin Walton, number 9, Daniel Avedisio. Robinson from Walton Avedisio is a power play goal.
Two of Garnet Valley's 3 goals have come with the man advantage. Robinson here getting his 7th of the season. Puck out of play just beyond the 2-minute mark of the third period, leading to a center ice faceoff. There's the Jaguars' goal information. Robinson from Walton and Abenizio. At the 1:15 mark of the third period. So Robinson now with a goal and an assist. Likewise, Walton picking up the apple. On the goal, which has put the Garnet Valley Jaguars up for the first time tonight. And the Jaguars swarm the Penncrest net. Walton behind the cage to Doyle at the right point. Back it comes to Walton. He looks shot from the right dot. Kept high by Cleary. That shot was disrupted. Robinson nearly stripped of the puck in the corner. Had some help from Walton. He got one on net, but Walker makes the save. Her 12th and 15 shots faced to this point. Heiska protecting the left point. Karams the puck behind the cage. It rolls to the far side. Unable to clear was Cleary. Doyle held the right point briefly, but gave the puck away to Grant. Both sides change. Grant in a foot race with Morrow up the near boards. They get tied up as Grant bulldozes his way in toward the goal line. He comes out the far side. Grant working the perimeter of the zone. He throws the puck through. It bounces off Morrow's stick in low. Gaining control was Hartman behind the net. Scranton tries to dig it free. He puts one on the doorstep. McCarty's stick taken out of his hands. That stick lift more than necessary, says Josh Bear. And at the 3:58 mark of the third period, the Jaguars are headed back to the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. And the Penncrest Lions have a prime opportunity to get back on level pegging. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Hooking the penalty on Riley at 3:58 in the third period. That shot denied by Bolduc. Jaguars clear. Anderson resets, but the re-entry is going to be called back offside with 12:34 to go in regulation. The Dubé name is synonymous with fine custom jewelry in Delaware and a 4-generation family tradition dating to 1895. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware, for diamonds, it's Dubé. Noggle flips the puck in from over the line. Hartman crashed the net. Bolduc froze for a pause in the action with 12:24 to go in regulation. Draw comes to the left of Bolduc. Anderson together with Walton contesting the draw. Scranton held the zone. Anderson across to McKay. McKay works this around to the right half wall and Noggle. Back to McKay. Stepping up to engage him is Skiatis. Anderson. They train places. Anderson gets the puck away. Walton bodies him down. Firing the puck into traffic was Matt McKay. It was blocked. Walton tied up at the blue line, trying to cut up the middle. Jaguars clear. McKay recovers in his own zone. And the Jaguars up 3-2, but down a man for another half minute. Get some fresh legs on the ice with 11 and a half minutes to go in regulation. The Matt McKay shot, covered by Shazad Bolduc for a pause in play. So the faceoff comes to Bolduc's right and is controlled by the Jaguars. Abenizio clears while shorthanded. That will not be an icing. For those of us who juggle multiple rule books all season long between NCAA, USA Hockey, we'll hold that thought. Nash Grant just tied it up for the Penncrest Lions with 11:04 to go in regulation. Grant walks the puck through the slot. He's got his second goal of the game, his third of the season. And we're back all square at 3. We'll get word on the assists momentarily.
Penncrest goals for number 9, Ash Grant. The goal was unassisted. Grant unassisted. A Penncrest power play goal.
Power play goal at 5:56, and that's going to go to Nash Grant the whole way. So back even 3-3. Anderson to McKay. Back in come the Lions. Long shot. Bobbled initially by Bolduc and frozen. The bit about juggling rule books before the Grant power play goal brought the Lions back level. Through the course of the season, I know we all juggle NCAA, USA Hockey, NFHS, even the NHL rulebook in some cases. And while in the youth classifications in USA Hockey, icing on a penalty kill is not legal, and there's automatic offside in all age classifications, in the high school classifications like what we're watching right now, the delayed offside, as Josh Bear is signaling currently, and legal shorthanded icing are provided for. 7 minutes elapsed in the third period of a 3-3 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Stott protects the right point off the failed Grant clearing attempt. Heiska to Walton. Nope. Walton jumped the gun, working up the left wing boards and in. This comes back offside. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you, the expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing compassionate and empathetic legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-LONG. That's 302-466-5664, or visit injuryde.com. This comes back in icing. With 9:27 to go, and the Penncrest Lions are pinned back in their zone again, shades of the first period. McKay walks the puck back beyond center before giving it away to Abenizio. Now Anderson chases it down, angles in front of Doyle to get to the puck. He tries to set up Francis at the top of the left circle. Francis looking for space, bodied down after getting rid of it. He gets it back in the slot. Shot from 25 feet. Held on to by Shazad Bolduc for another pause in play with just over 8 minutes gone in the third period of this 3-3 hockey game. Face-off is spotted to the left of Shazad Bolduc. 37 saves on 40 shots on goal. Awarded the Penncrest Lions to this point. Make it 38 on 41 as he turns this McKay shot to the far corner. Jaguars clear. Etienne at center. Facilitates a dump and change for Penncrest. We're at the halfway point of the third period. This game 3-3. Back and forth all second period. Garnet Valley took the lead when Jake Robinson potted a power play goal 75 seconds into the third. But then Grant with his second of the game for the Lions. Connected on the man advantage to bring Penncrest back level. Tesla backhand sets up a 2-on-1. Scranton walks in. Pad save by Bolduc, stepping up aggressively for the save. Follow-up chance from Noggle. Tesla couldn't put one away as Bolduc makes a diving 10-bell save again. My goodness gracious, Shazad Bolduc coming up with answer after answer for the Garnet Valley Jaguars. Did he jam his finger or something on that save? Surrounded by Penncrest players and now, or rather by Garnet Valley players. And being attended to, he's favoring his chest or his left shoulder. As both teams retreat to their benches and Bolduc gets some attention on ice in front of his office during what's going to best be deemed an injury timeout. The Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. 412 Communications. Delaware Sports Medicine. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning. And Carl Dubé Jewelers. A tip of the hat as well to the Hooper family, who's lent their support to the Delaware Hockey Network ever since day one. Sponsorship opportunities are available for the 2023-24 season. To learn more, email mjr@412communications.com. Mo has all the answers when it comes to DHN sponsorship packages, something available for every budget. Bolduc favoring that left shoulder, but looks as though he's going to stay in. Chance of let's go Boldy from the Garnet Valley student section, supporting their netminder, who's stopped 40 of 43 shots to this point in the hockey game. He stays in despite Garrett Stoops trying to limber up during the stoppage. 7.5 minutes to go in regulation. Walton up the left wing boards, gains the zone. For the Garnet Valley Jaguars, Grant, the other 9, tried to clear from the near corner through traffic, but to no avail. Kevin Walton perseveres, walks in. Grant with a reaching stick, keeps him pinned to the corner. Skiotis, recipient of the centering pass. Walton shoots from the high slot. That rings off the backboards. Walton again off a Robinson setup, held onto by Fiona Walker for a pause in play at the 10-minute mark of the third period. It's 3-3, Garnet Valley and Penncrest. In their first of 2 meetings this season, they'll do it again on January 8th from right here at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. And we'll see the Garnet Valley Jaguars in action on the DHN definitely 2 more times this season, as they face off against Haverford on February 5th, and then the Raiders of Radnor on February 8th. Both those games slated to be on the DHN. Full broadcast schedule always available at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com. Be sure to follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever it's called these days, and Instagram at DE Hockey Network. 6.5 to go in regulation. It's a 3-3 hockey game. Conway gives the puck away amid a delayed offside to Etienne. McKay could not clear successfully. He steps up to keep the puck out of Stott's reach. Noggle works it in up the right wing boards. Bolduc steadies behind the net. Heiska plays it the other direction. Ahead to Caden Longo. He's nearly stood up by McKay at the Penncrest blue line. Race on for the puck behind the Penncrest net. Anderson got there just a half step quicker. McKay leaves this up the left wing boards to Francis. On farther it goes, but taken away by Abenizio on the failed clear. Abenizio to Stott on the breakout long shot. Stick saved by Walker 60 feet away, and she covers for a pause in play with 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go in regulation. Our associate executive producer is Molly Jo Rosen. Our assistant producer is Broadway Joe Sindoni. Our videographer tonight, Anthony Salvato. Good to have Anthony back with us on the DHN crew as he's home on holiday break from his studies as a newly minted Quinnipiac Bobcat. Production assistants Eli Swope and Josie Billett. Sydney Butler, Evie Hill. Zach Chiarlo, all part of the crew as well. Technical consultants Rod Allums, Alicia Cheney, Curtis MacDonald, Ray Catolo. Our good friend Trey Wright. The early bird, Trevor Early. All key parts of what makes the Delaware Hockey Network what it is now. Women and children, cover your ears. The Garnet Valley student section, well, we can't repeat what they were chanting. But shall we say they bring the intensity? So have both of these teams through the course of the game. Eddie Maroney walks through the slot, tied up on the doorstep by Heiska. Josh Bear says it was all stick on stick, everything's okay. Walton back the other direction into a 2-on-2. Walton stripped of the puck from astern by Keen Noggle. Here's another 2-on-2 attack. This one from Penncrest. McKay through the slot, shot. Bolduc with the save. McKay gets his own rebound. Robinson steers him to the half wall. Centering pass, bounced off the stick of Heiska and is recovered by Eddie Maroney, barely protecting the near point. He gave it away to Heiska. Etienne back at the blue line of Penncrest. Gets this right back from Eddie Maroney, who heads off for a change. McKay to Etienne. Final 4 minutes of regulation. The breakout pass off the near boards sails beyond the reach of Hartman. It was tied up at the near wall of the Garnet Valley blue line, we should say, by Conway. But her clearing attempt came right back into Garnet Valley territory. Anderson gets the go-ahead goal! Ryan Anderson, with his 13th of the year, puts Penncrest back in front. It's now a 4-3 hockey game. Here it comes again. Anderson checked off the puck, walks it in from the left corner. And the Lions at 13-18 in the third period have reclaimed the lead courtesy 2 unanswered goals. We'll get the official word on assists from downstairs as Francis marches forward again. Anderson in the far corner, forced to change direction by the presence of Owen Doyle. Particulars again to come momentarily. As we await official word on the assists to Anderson's go-ahead goal, and he's got a baker's dozen on the year. Walton up the right wing boards. Gets a shot away. Under Cole McCarty pressure, Fiona Walker with the glove save and the pause. With under 3 minutes to go in regulation in this 4-3 game, Penncrest with the late lead in the first of 2 meetings between these two teams this season. If Penncrest preserves, they move into first place in the Central.
Goal scorer number 42, Ryan Anderson. Assist on the play, number 22, Scott Scranton. Anderson and Scranton.
Scranton with the assist. Hartman close to the play in the far corner of the Garnet Valley zone, but hadn't touched the puck at any point. Anderson's 13th came from Scranton at the 13-18 juncture of the third. A 4-3 hockey game. It's been back and forth, tooth and nail from the word go. Looking for a fifth for Penncrest was Noggle. We're down to the final 2 minutes from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Play whistle dead by Josh Bear with exactly 2 minutes to go. We'll see what comes down. Hartman rolled off for a slash. So back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go the Garnet Valley Jaguars. Right down to the end of regulation. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Hartman off for slashing. Bolduc's holding his place for the time being. Does Charbonneau opt to go for the 6-on-4 at any point in time? A minute 41 remaining. Puck is tied up just above the near corner boards. Doyle tries to work his way toward the cage, but he's slowed up by Nash Grant, who's got 2 goals already tonight. Lions clear. Bolduc looking for the signal. Skiatis on the stretch pass, finds Robinson. Extra attacker is on with 70 seconds to go. So 6-on-4 for the time being. Walton looks shot from center point. Robinson on the doorstep, unable to connect on the redirect. There's Skiatis blocked shot by Scranton. Stott to Walton. Another one from distance, sticked away by Fiona Walker. Skiatis throws one through traffic. Abenizio canceled out on the doorstep by Nash Grant. Scrap for the rebound. This batted up to the right point, which was held by Kevin Walton. 33 seconds to go. Grant intercepts the long shot. He gets this clear. Scranton turns on the Jets to press Skiatis deep into the Garnet Valley zone. Skiatis, stretch pass up the middle, did not connect with Robinson. This puck thrown in near his side, down to the final 12 seconds in regulation. Garnet Valley trying to mount a desperation last-second chance. Skiatis breaks up the long clear from behind the net. Robinson bodied down. The empty netter is wide, but it matters not. The Penncrest Lions take sole possession of first place in the ICSHL Central Division table by virtue of a 4-3 win over the Garnet Valley Jaguars. 2 goals from Nash Grant, 1 from Cole McCarty, the game winner from Ryan Anderson, and 16 saves. From Fiona Walker to backstop Penncrest to their 7th win of the season. So Penncrest defeats Garnet Valley 4-3 at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. And we give you a look at the Sid's 3 stars of the game, as the handshake cues dissipate and the teams adjourn to their dressing rooms. The 3rd star A valiant effort from Shahzad Bolduc with 42 saves, earning third-star honors in defeat for Garnet Valley, playing through some shoulder trouble in the last 7 minutes. Nash Grant with 2 goals, the second star. The game-winning goal from Ryan Anderson earns him first-star honors for the Penncrest Lions, again improving to 7-2 on the year as Garnet Valley drops to 7-3 at the midpoint of the ICSHL season. These two teams will do it again on the 8th of January right here at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. And we'll have the Garnet Valley Jaguars on our airwaves at least 2 more times this season. February 5th against Haverford and February 8th against Radnor. Mark your calendars for those days. Those games will be here on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412. And our thanks go to all of you for joining us on this Friday evening from wherever you may be. For the entire crew, for our videographer, Anthony Salvato, this is James Witherite thanking you for your company this evening from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. One last time, the final score, Penncrest 4, Garnet Valley 3. Good night to you all from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, and thanks for joining us on the Delaware Hockey Network, live on the 412, presented all season long by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.